All right, so there's this particular skill your defenders need. Most of you have defenders, but you don't have this skill on your defenders. It's like the fundamental, the basics for your defense. In previous video, I talked about super sub, and also I talked about the fact that I'll talk about this trick of which I'm talking about in this new video. So what is that particular one trick? This particular one trick, when you check the new epic defenders, like for example, when you check Zanetti doesn't have this skill. So don't spend your coins on Zanetti. Although he has Fortress, Zanetti has Fortress, but don't spend on him. And then we have this striker, Christian Very. I doubt he has this skill. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that skill. And there is another player in the pack who is a right back, Giuseppe Begoni. Does he have the skill? Yes, he has the skill. So what is this skill? This skill is one touch pass. One touch pass is very, very important for all of your defenders. It's very, very important. Very, very important. So when you check the new defenders, use them. Even though I can use defenders that don't have one touch pass, I recommend you use defenders that have one touch pass. So when you see, for example, Baresi is not a center back, but you can play him at left back. There is a reason for this, but I won't talk about it now. So Baresi has one touch pass, as you saw. Now we have the standard player, Bremer. Bremer also has one touch pass, as you can see. And I'm going to skip the middle player. We'll come back to him in a minute. And then we have Edson Alvarez. He also has one touch pass skill. And finally, one of my favorite players I've been using for a while, Weston McKennie. He can play right back. He also has one touch pass skill. So, the thing is, you can play the game without one touch pass, but playing without one touch pass would make you clear the ball most of the time. Even your goalkeeper needs one touch pass skill. And this guy is very, very great, but he doesn't have the one touch pass skill. Okay, so if I have additional skills, I would give him the one touch pass skill. And the reason why he doesn't have one touch pass and I'm still playing him is because he has other great defensive qualities. The way we are defending now depends on physical contact. If you don't have physical contact, sorry, bye-bye. We can use Tony Adams too. He has great physical contact, but he doesn't have the one touch pass skill. That means you have to spend additional skills on him. For now, we don't have the additional skills. So it is what it is. These players that have the one touch pass skill on these accounts, some standard players, you can get them very easily. It's not something you have to spend a lot of coins to buy epic players on. You can get them easily. So no wahala at all. So I'm using these players, Baresi at left back for this particular match. Just pressure. As you can see, this match is also lagging. It's lagging like most of my matches do, and this is where officially the video ends, but I've got other things to say. So if you want to listen to all the things I have to say, you can stick around. So one thing I want to say is when you pass the ball, there is a trajectory. Okay. Trajectory means the ball would fly, can fly. Let's say the ball can fly. That is a trajectory. There is a path at which the ball would pass. But if you have the one touch pass skill, it makes the player play the ball on the ground. The pass would be on the ground. And even though we consider that goal, I know the reason why I consider that goal. Let's do the comeback. So, as I was saying, the pass would be on the ground. The pass would pass on the floor if your players have the one touch pass skill. If they don't have the one touch pass skill, they'll be given balls that would float in the air. And when the ball is floating in the air, your opponent can intercept it. So one touch pass at left back and right back. And then the way we are defending is highly reliant on physical contact. And that means you need center backs. It's only center backs that you can, like center backs have great physical contact values. That is why I'm using Baresi at left back for now, because they're hiring so many defenders that you see that have high physical contact value. So Baresi has one touch pass and high physical contact all the way to left back. If I do find another left back with high physical contact and he also has other qualities, I'll let you guys know. So for now, I'm saying Baresi has high physical contact. he has great defensive awareness values. That is why he's at left back. And one important thing for your defenders is they need a one-touch pass skill. That's very, very important. Else you'll be clearing the ball. You just be clearing the ball anyhow. Even goalkeeper needs one-touch pass skill. And unfortunately, this goalkeeper I'm using the second doesn't have the one-touch pass skill, but he has other qualities that are very, very exceptional. So right now, what you have to do is just gather your skill tokens, okay? Gather skill tokens. And then for certain players that you find very, very good, you give them the one touch pass skill. And the way you can get this one touch pass skill easily by buying the best of best defenders. It's only the best of best defenders have this one touch pass skill. And when we checked the Epic pack, you'd realize that the right back had a one touch pass skill. And there is something that Konami is kind of using like a mind game. Konami has given certain players Fortress. Meanwhile, those players lack the one touch pass skill. Avoid those players. Fortress is good, but one touch pass is important. Fortress only activates in the second half. That's if you're losing or drawing. But one touch pass throughout the 90 minutes. So they have skills that works the entire 90 minutes. Those are fundamental, most important. And within those skills that work within the 90 minutes, one touch pass, first time shot, true passing, these three skills are very, very relevant. Although there are others like weighted pass, lofted pass, those ones aren't important compared to one touch pass. Okay. So this is something I want you to know about one touch pass and why I'm using Baresi at left back. And for right back, we are using our favorite CMF. Yeah, our favorite CMF. That's Weston McKennie. McKennie is good at the right back position. There aren't many like right backs that have physical contact and then have the one touch pass skill. We have players like Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent Alexander-Arnold can have the one touch pass skill, but it doesn't have high physical contact, so you don't use him. And maybe you can have someone like Luke Shaw at the left back. Luke Shaw might have the one touch pass skill, but it doesn't have high physical contact, so you don't use them. So what we do is we need to find center backs that have one touch pass skill and have high physical contact for this particular style of defending. And it makes things easier, as you can see, very, very easy. Enough talking. We have to do the comeback. Let's see. Let's try and do the comeback. Just press and all right. Nice pass to Lionel Messi, and that was a great interception by the opponent. And nice. All right, pass to Tammy Abraham, to Lionel Messi, to Tammy again, and Tammy should have scored that. There was just a slight lag. A slight lag caused us at that point. However, we have a chance with Messi, our wonderful corner. Let's see what we can cook with Messi. Corner, and nice. I'm loving this Lionel Messi. And that was great. Anyway, let's see. Can our opponent try and also do a comeback? Let's see. Nice. Sometimes you have to clear the ball. Sometimes you have to clear the ball, especially in laggy matches. Okay. This match is so laggy. Okay. Are we gonna win the ball? We didn't win. Still pressure. Nice. And true pass. Okay. Pressure. Pass. Just take, and yes, that's how you do it. Sometimes you just have to take this standing shot. Standing shots, playing a standing shot is like clearing the ball, because standing shots is a very, very fast command, in the sense that when you tap standing shots, your shot goes very, very fast. So you'd have to give the command that is fastest in whatever situation you are. And in that particular situation, I wanted to pass, but I realized that the standing shot would have been fast, because my player had space in front of him and I had to touch the left side of the screen and then quickly double tap on the right side. That is why I use the standing shot over there. Lofted pass is faster over there, so I did a lofted pass. Pressure, 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 pressure. Let's press this guy. Press. True pass. Press again. Press. Standing shot again. Nice. Nice save by goalkeeper. For standing shots, you need certain skills like rising shots or deepen shot. I think deepen shot is the most effective for standing shots, just because when you do a deepen shot, you don't need to give your standing shot power. So you just do a low standing shot power, and the deepen shot would work very effectively in order for you to score your goalkeeper. These skills you can add to your players, but that's not important because I maybe I rarely do standing shots. So these commands, rising shot, dipping shots, they aren't so important. Although if your player has it, it's great. So the second half, the game has brought in my superstar players, and you can see that the game has kind of changed a bit, but because it's lagging, we may or may not score the fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh goals because of this lag. Okay, we have a chance here, and fourth goal hit the woodwork. Our new superstar player hit the woodwork. Now pressure, 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 pressure. Nice. Bye. Okay, pressure. Nice. Okay, so this is why you need a one-touch pass. See, I gave a pass back to my goalkeeper. Yes. And pass, pass. That pass I gave with my defender to the goalkeeper. If that particular defender doesn't have one-touch pass, you notice that the effect would be different. So you need that one-touch pass skill over there. And let's continue. 90 plus 5 minutes. Press, 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 press. What can you do? Nice. Nice tackle by Daniel. Daniel also has super sub skill, and let's try and kill over here. Lag, lag, lag. Lag, lag, lag. And boys, this is how we do it. Smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. There's a lot of tips and tricks we're gonna cook. There are a lot of things I think we have to know about this game. So maybe I'll upload again today, or I'll upload next week, next month. I don't know when I'll upload next. So till then, bye bye, and have a wonderful and great day.